This next comedian, very funny. Please help me welcome to the stage, Chris Blanc! Thank you. Good evening, or as we say in Boston, how are ya? It's amazing how much of the Boston vernacular comes from the Irish mother tongue. If you were in Ireland, they might say to you on any day, how are you keeping? Or how are ya? Which is exactly where we get the how are ya? Which, if you're from this part of Massachusetts, you know the appropriate response can only be, good, how are you? Which is answered by, good, how are you? Which is answered by, this could go on all day. But the mother of the Boston lexicon is actually an ancient Gaelic word, and I'm going to say it and spell it, and then I'm using it in a sentence, and you guys will be able to instantly tell how we apply it to everyday life in Boston. The word is gan, G-A-A-N. It's from the ancient Gaelic. Gan. Gan. Gan foot yourself. So typical Boston. I was in Ireland and I found myself to be the only American in the bar. So I thought I'd do something really authentically Irish, and I would order a pint of the Guinness. I mean, what's more Irish than that? I suppose you could order an Irish car bomb. We probably shouldn't do that in a bar in Ireland. But I thought I'd play it safe. A drink that is authentically Irish and black and tasty and takes 5 fucking minutes to pour. So here I am without a drink, sitting at the bar, and I thought I would engage in an Irishman's conversation. They say that Ireland is a land of 100,000 welcomes, and after this experience I say bollocks. So I looked at this guy next to me, rugby player guy, and I said, how are ya? And he said, how are ya? That's a really cool shirt you got on there, Guinness with the shamrock and the toucan. Where'd you get it? You have 3 Guinness and go away. Excuse me? You have 3 Guinness and go away? Holy shit. Have 3 Guinness and go away. What the fuck's gonna happen after my 3rd Guinness? Probably one of 2 things. The guy's gonna kick the shit out of me, or possibly an 18-inch Stonehenge is gonna come down from the ceilings and the ancient druids are gonna come and dance around it. So I said, hey man, I'm not here to start any shit. I asked you about your t-shirt. You told me to have 3 Guinness and go away. I'm not here for any trouble. I didn't tell you to have 3 Guinness and go away. I told you have 3 Guinness in Galway. There's a fucking bar there. If you order 3 at once, they give you a fucking shirt like this. Jeez. So whenever I go out drinking, I like to play a game, Guess the Immigrant. Do you guys do that? I do that. So if you guys are playing tonight and you got your score sheet and you guessed me, you are right. I am an immigrant. I was not born in the U.S. It's actually kind of a difficult story. My family grew up in a really hardline socialist country, and we had to leave Canada. Justin Trudeau's dad was a real bad hardliner. I mean, free education, free healthcare, the fucking metric system. We had to leave. But the biggest problem was the language barrier. So a lot of us took French in high school here in the States. That is not the same French as French-Canadian French. The Parisian French that you learned in high school is like this. It's smooth like butter on a baguette. For dinner, I would like a salad, a petit glass of wine, and nothing else. Very sexy, very smooth and lilting. And then there's the Canadian French like this, huh? The descendants of the fur trappers north of the border. They live in the cold weather. And if you recognize this accent, this impression, it is Celine Dion. The greatest singer in the world. I will have for dinner a Labatt beer, a pile of smoked meat, and some poutine. That's really tough to digest. As tough to digest as a bowl of hot French fries, hot gravy, and cheese curd. Poutine will put hair on the chest of a Canadian for those long winters, and it'll also put hair on the chest of the men. So, as my family was contemplating our escape from Canada to America, we thought, what will we do if Border Patrol stops us? I mean, a station wagon speeding toward the American border filled with white people. No, we just waved, "Go and fuck yourself." My name's Chris, thank you.